Hello students and namaste everyone. I am Dhaval sir and our today's topic is from your literature part, that is the first flight chapter number 5, the 100 dresses part 1. So students, there are basically two parts in this chapter. Part 1 is your unit 5 and part 2 is described or is given in unit number 6 of your textbook. So today we'll discuss about unit number 5, that is the 100 races part 1. And the writer or the author of this chapter is L. B is silent. L. Sor Esther. L. Sor Esther. Okay. So I'll tell you something about this chapter. That is there are three main characters in this chapter. First one is a young Polish girl. Polish means a girl who belongs to Poland. Right. The origin of this girl is from Poland. Okay. And she comes and settles down with her family in America. So, and they were very poor, right? So, the girl name is Wanda Petronsky. Then there is another girl who was very rich enough, okay, and whose name was Peggy. It is Peggy, Peggy. And there is a third girl whose name is Maddie, who is Peggy's best friend. But Maddie was also a girl who was not so rich. She was also a poor girl, right? And but there were means Peggy and Maddie. They both were very good friends or the best friends of each other. Okay, so we'll start with the introduction of this chapter, which is given over here. How do we judge the people around us? By their money, wealth, and possessions? Or is there something of more enduring value to look for in a person? Right, so this question gives different answers. Many people, they judge the people around them with their money, with their wealth, with their possessions, and some people, they look at the character, nature, okay, of the opposite person. So, this story is a sensitive account of how a poor young girl is judged by her classmates. Right, so this is a story about Wanda Petronsky. As I said, she was a Polish girl and who had migrated to America. Wanda Petronsky is a young Polish girl who goes to school with other American children in an American town. These other children see Wanda as different in many ways. Can you guess how they treat her? Right, so we have seen that uh, people all around the world, maximum of the people, if they find any other person different from them, color wise, if they have different kind of hair, if they have different kind of looks, right, so they find it different, and they try to harass that person, right? So the same thing happens over here also. This girl, young little girl, is continuously being harassed by Peggy and her group. Okay, so how and what is the way she is getting harassed and how the story proceeds. So let us understand the story in brief. Okay, I'll explain you the whole chapter in brief. Okay, so this lesson, as I said, the 100 dresses part 1, is about a girl named Wanda, and she claimed that she had 100 dresses, all of different colors, all of different designs, and each of them unique from the other. Okay, and her classmates, they always made fun of her because uh, whatever she claimed, that means she claimed that she had 100 dresses, but whatever she claimed was exactly opposite or was in contradiction to the fact what she was always seen wearing, because she said that she had 100 dresses of different colors and unique designs and everything, but she always wore a faded blue colored dress every day. Faded means the color which was gone away, which was faded. Okay. And her classmates also found her name very funny because, as I said, she belonged to Poland, and her name was totally different from the other American children. Okay, so they found the name Wanda very funny, and it was because everyone except Wanda had very easy name, right? And her name was different, as I said, because she belonged to Poland, and they had immigrated to American town. Okay. With the whole family, and she was a girl who belonged to a poor family and did not have many friends. Okay. And she was a very quiet girl and was always seen sitting in the corner of the classroom. In the school also, she always used to sit in the corner at the backside in the classroom. And the truth about the 100 dresses which she used to say she had uh, unveiled. Unveiled means the picture got clear when there was a drawing competition in their school, and she submitted all her 100 dresses in the drawing contest. Okay. And when she gave her drawing in the drawing contest, it was clear to Peggy and Maddie that the 100 dresses she was talking about every time were the same 100 dresses which were lying in the room. Okay. During the drawing contest, and all of them, as described by Wanda, were very beautiful, right, and unique. So this is the brief introduction of the chapter. Now we'll try to understand the chapter in detail. Okay. So, as I said, Wanda was a very shy girl, right? And she had shifted to America with her family from Poland, and she used to attend the school with the American children. Okay. And they always found her very strange. Okay. And very weird in the whole classroom. And the reason for that was her name, that is Wanda, because it was very different, unique, and difficult to pronounce as compared to the other American children. And she was a poor girl and was always seen wearing a blue faded dress, as I informed earlier. And her classmates always teased her, right? Because she always used to claim that she had 100 dresses and all lined up in her closet, that is in her cupboard, but she always used to wear one single dress, right? So the ones who mainly teased her, as I said, were the two best friends, namely the Peggy and Maddie. And among those two friends, Peggy was one of the most famous girl in her school, uh, while anyone in the school barely knew Wanda, right? So she was not that much famous in her school. Okay. And Peggy and Maddie, they always used to wait for Wanda before school, right? Because they always wanted to make fun of her, so they always waited for her before the school hours. Okay. Even if it meant getting late, right? Even if she was late, they used to wait for her, though they themselves got late to the school. So Maddie, as I had told in the introduction itself, that she was also a poor girl herself, and did not want uh, like Peggy. She didn't want that Peggy, as she used to make fun of Wanda should make fun of her, right? So she always used to remain in fear, right, that she would lose her best friend. So actually, the thing is that, as I said, that Maddie herself was poor, and Peggy always used to make fun of Wanda. So she wanted Peggy to stop teasing Wanda or stop making fun of Wanda, but she was always feared because she was a poor girl, and she always feared that if she'll try to tell or convince Peggy that not to harass Wanda, then she might lose her best friend. Okay, so she tried her best, but she was always worried about, and she always remained in the tension, right? That what will happen if she'll try to tell Peggy not to harass Wanda. Okay, and she could not face or gather courage to face uh, Peggy, right? Because she always had the fear to lose her best friend. Okay, and however, I must say that Peggy's intention was never to hurt Wanda, right? But she was very curious as to why Wanda had to lie that she had 100 dresses in her closet, right? So Peggy was also a good girl, right? But she kept on harassing or teasing Wanda, and the curiosity behind that was just the reason that is the Wanda always used to say she had 100 dresses, but never she used to wear any other dress except the blue faded dress, right? So because of that, Peggy used to get angry, okay, on Wanda. And further, the truth about the same 100 dresses, as I said, uh, came in front of Peggy and Maddie on the result day of the drawing competition. Right, there was a drawing competition in their school, and all the drawings were displayed in the different rooms. Okay, and on the same day, the reason why Wanda used to say she had 100 dresses was known to Peggy and Maddie. The room was lined up with 100 drawing portraits with different dresses, and each of the dresses were very beautiful, right? And that day she truly had 100 dresses all lined up, but not in her closet, right? But in the classroom. Okay. At that moment, Peggy and Maddie were awestruck. That means they were surprised, shocked, right? And they realized the theory of 100 dresses, and they both felt guilty about having treated Wanda very badly. And this way, the part one of your chapter gets over, and we'll also end our explanation over here. And how does the story proceed, and what happens to Wanda further, right? Who wins the drawing competition, and what happens later on, we'll understand it in the next part, that is part 2. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching my video.